Minister of International Relations and Cooperation, Dr. Naledi Pandor, is on a state visit to Algeria to strengthen political relations formed during the struggle against colonialism and apartheid.
We were absolutely privileged to have the opportunity to meet President Terrebonne. I think this is the first visit by one of the South African ministers since the election in 2019. We confirmed the strong bonds between Algeria and South Africa, and we've undertaken to the President, myself and Minister Lamamra, that we will work very hard to ensure that we strengthen both the social and political and economic bonds between our two countries. We believe that Algeria and South Africa can play a very important role on the African continent, since both our countries are countries that emerged from struggles against colonialism, and so we understand the thirst for freedom very, very, very well, and we are countries that have committed that now that we've secured our freedom, we will assist others to achieve theirs. This is why both Algeria and South Africa are committed to the freedom of the people of Palestine and the self-determination of the people of Western Sahara. So we discussed this commitment and said, in the context of the African Union, we need to continue to ensure that the values and principles that all of us espoused as we established the African Union are maintained in our relations with all countries on the continent. So I'm very thrilled that we've renewed the strong bonds that exist between our countries, and that we have established a very solid commitment for building on the foundation laid by President Mandela and the predecessors of President Terrebonne in Algeria. So we are continuing a history that comes from a long-standing friendship, and it is a history that will now lead to the development and economic prospects of Africa being improved significantly. We also agreed with His Excellency the President that President Terrebonne and President Ramaphosa need to work very closely together, because we share a commitment to Africa's freedom and independence. I believe it's very important that Africa resolves her own problems. We've seen the damage that has been done in Libya by external forces that made Libya the ground of a struggle between external forces for the mineral resources of Libya, and we don't want that. This is why Algeria and South Africa support African countries that have conflict to find peace among each other in their countries. So it's very important that we as Africa stand for ourselves, and we do for ourselves. This is critical. And finally, we agreed that we would like to see the youth of Africa working closely together, because African solidarity was created and exercised by our former leaders, the past generation, and we want the future generation to have similar African solidarity.